I can't get more monies from the international market if my film is only going to cater to the Indian diaspora. If they see the originality in the film and compare it with Godfather, now that's a compliment. My films are not dark. I always deny that fact. Kashyap is a film that comes from North India, where I come from. एक सीन में 340 एक्टर नहीं होता है. Challenging तब हो जब एक सीन में 340 एक्टर और सबका एक डायलॉग हो. We've been going to the festivals for a long time, trying to crack the international market. क्योंकि क्या है कि हम लोग जब भी फिल्म बनाते हैं तो हमेशा ऐसा होता है कि जो इंडियन ओवरसीज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर होता है उसको लगता है कि ये फिल्म बाहर चलेगी नहीं, क्योंकि इंडियन ऑडियंस तो कंजर्वेटिव है, इंडियन डायस्पोरा और कंजर्वेटिव है, उनको सिर्फ बड़े स्टार चाहिए. और जबकि थ्रू आउट फेस्टिवल्स जहाँ भी गया सबको लगता है कि तुम्हारी फिल्म बाहर क्यों नहीं रिलीज होती, बिकॉज इट कैन वर्क. एंड फॉर दैट वेरी रीजन वी वेंट देयर, बिकॉज वी बीन ट्राइंग टू क्रैक द मार्केट, व्हिच स्टार्टेड हैपनिंग विद येलो बूट्स एंड उड़ान. फाइनली दिस टाइम व्हेन द फिल्म वेंट देयर एंड गॉट रिव्यूज, इट आल्सो स्टार्टेड गेटिंग सोल्ड. फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम वी हैव गॉट द काइंड ऑफ मनीज फॉर द फिल्म जो हम लोगों को पहले कभी किसी को लगता नहीं था. और सिर्फ 3 टेरिटरीज से इतना पैसा है जितना कि विच इज़ मोर देन ट्वाइस और 3 टाइम्स द साइज दैट ओवरसीज डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर वुड ऑफर.
सरदार खान नाम है हमारा, बता दीजिएगा सबको.
I can't get more monies from the international market if my film is only going to cater to the Indian diaspora. So I need to look for more audiences. So that audience is the non-Indian audience. For example, when the film sold France, so my film gets a much wider release in France, in the mainstream France, and not the Indian theatres. And that has also got us a minimum guarantee money, which is far bigger than what they offer most films from India. So that purpose is definitely solved. And that has happened likewise for France. Release date is 25th July. And likewise, same thing has happened for Latin America and Dubai, which my previous films had never released before. And other territories is what we are right now negotiating, which should be locked within next 2 weeks.
पहचाने हमें, दामादी विधायक है.
I have to make films that I relate to. Kashyap is a film that comes from North India, where I come from. But my other films are not based in North India. Black Friday was about the bomb blast. Panch was based in Bombay. Devdi was based in Delhi. And Gulal was based in Rajasthan. So I can't come from 5 places, right? I have come from one place. So it is not so true.
यहाँ कबूतर भी एक पंख से उड़ता है और दूसरे से अपना इज्जत बचाता है.
My films are not dark. I always deny that fact. Barring a subject matter like Yellow Boots, when I remember when I made Panch, they said this dark and disturbing. I was told that seeing that film I get so scared that one critic told me that I feel that my watchman will kill me and this and that. It was because of the kind of films that were being made then by other people. Today they look at Panch and say, "Itni mainstream commercial picture hai, kyun nahi release hui?" So how can the same film which was so dark then suddenly become a light and commercial film? So the problem is not with my film. The problem is with the mindset of the people. I don't think my films are very dark at all. एक सीन में 340 एक्टर नहीं होता है. चैलेंजिंग तब हो जब एक सीन में 340 एक्टर और सबका एक डायलॉग हो. किसी भी एक सीन में 5 से 6 से ज़्यादा एक्टर नहीं होते हैं. So it's like staging any scene. The total film has 340 actors. एक bunch of actors का काम खत्म होता है, वो चले जाते हैं, दूसरे bunch of actors आते हैं. So it is pretty much like handling the same thing on any other set. So if I had to handle 340 actors at the same time in the same scene, then it would have been difficult and we would have found a way to do it. But that was not the case in the film.
उस हरामी को हमें मिटाना है.
And lots of critics wrote very good things about the film, and there were various comparisons with films of the similar genre, or Tarantino, or Scorsese, or Godfather, or whatever. But the best thing that we wanted to hear and which we heard was the international trade magazines like Screen and Hollywood Reporter writing about the film as the possible crossover film from India. It's actually a film that could translate to the non-Indian audience. And that I think was the best compliment that we got. कोई भी और इंडस्ट्री होती है, लोग वहाँ पे पेटेंट निकलता है. A lot of money is spent on research and development. Ours is one industry where there is no money spent on R&D, जिसकी वजह से चीज़ें डेवलप नहीं होती हैं. सबको बहुत सेफ तरीका है कि स्टार आएंगे तो फिल्म पैसे कमाएंगे. For me, there is a whole process of filmmaking. I identify films from directors, not by who's in it. And I will religiously go and watch films of certain directors. I don't go and watch films by who's in it. And except probably in Amir Khan, where you trust that there will be some kind of a quality ascertained to the film that Amir Khan is doing. So, वो जो process है ना, वो industry का रहेगा. That's the nature of the industry. There's a Wiki Donor that's getting made and released. In the same industry, there's a Kahani. There's the same industry, there's a Pan Singh Tomar that has got released. In the same industry, and Ishaqzadeh is made. After Band Baja Barat and the success of Ishaqzadeh, even a Yash Raj is going out and now finding more newer faces, newer actors. I'm saying a success of Houseful or a success of any film that might not be my kind of film is very important to the industry because that money circulates and it comes back to me to be allowed to make a film like Gangs of Wasseypur. So that's important. So I will not grudge a houseful with success. My grudge earlier was कि सब होता है, हमें फिल्म बनाने को क्यों नहीं मिलता? कौन बोल रहा है कि हम सिर्फ फ्लॉप फिल्म बनाना चाहते हैं? आज वो सक्सेसफुल हो रहा है और उसके साथ हमें भी फिल्म बनाने को मिल रहा है और हमारी फिल्में भी फ्लॉप नहीं हो रही हैं. तो इट्स अ ग्रेट टाइम टू सेलिब्रेट है.